Welcome to the call, Harry. It's a pleasure to have you here this evening. We'll give it one more minute. If you have invited people and they're not joined yet, just send them a quick message. As our guest presenter is going to be delivering an amazing presentation tonight. You don't want to miss it. Seem to have a couple more join. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here this evening. Welcome, Faith. Awesome team. We'll close the doors and we'll get started, lock and loaded. Let's ready to roll. Everybody can hear me well? You can hear me? Awesome. For those of you that don't know me, this is the part where I tell you guys a little bit about myself before I present our guest speaker tonight. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Douglas Meeker. I'm 33 years young. Currently based here in the far north, the middle of nowhere, little blink suburb called Matawaya. For those of you that don't know where that is, it's between Kawakawa and Kaikohe. So it's one of those blink suburbs. I'm a father of 4 beautiful children, aging from 3 to 13, and we're currently based here with my beautiful fiance. And it's a decision that we've just recently made to move up here and really live life on our terms. And so that's basically just a little bit about me. With my journey in regards to Elevate, when this was presented to me, when I originally looked at it, I was like, wow, that's different. my education system isn't, I don't come from I guess a reputable education background. Dropped out of school when I was 15 and went straight into work. And I thought that's how you put food on the table. And you go to work, you go to work, you go to work. And I did that for majority of my children's lives, and I missed out on a lot of time. I missed out on a lot of firsts. I was a part-time dad, watching my family live a pretty good life on Facebook, watching them go here, there, and everywhere while I'm at work. And, got to me where I was like, man, there's got to be something else out there. One thing that I'm willing to do is I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to learn and understand. I just need a good culture, a good environment to be in, and I'll give it my all. And that's where I met our guest speaker that I'm going to introduce to you guys this evening. I kid you not. And, his work ethic is probably one of the highest I've seen and that I've worked with. And not to blow smoke up anyone, but, that's just, I'm just telling you how it is. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's a father of 5. And, what he does for our team, for each individual that's a part of Elevate, and the time that he puts in, his leadership is second to none. He launched this in the Pacific to help people just like you and me. And that's what I really love about it, and that's what drew me into the opportunity that's going to get presented tonight. And we have on here Mr. Sandy Harris. Are you available? Are you there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I'll hand it over to you, man.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate your time, brother. And just want to hand it back to you. Douglas, you've come into this team, and you're a huge part of it. Your leadership is, like you said, your leadership is second to none. So I appreciate you. And I know you were a hard-working father before you got into Elevate and our wider company. So I totally respect you, brother. And I appreciate you being a part of this team also. And I know everyone else does that's involved with the team. So God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. So just want to welcome everybody onto the call tonight. If you are new, welcome. If you are a team member or part of Elevate, You know, it's awesome to have you guys here. What we're going to present to you guys tonight is going to be short, sharp, and sweet, because that's how I do things. That's how I do things. I don't want to, you know, flood you with too much information. I'm not here to be all flash about everything. I'm honest and transparent with what we have here, and I love what we have here. So a little bit about myself too. I don't want to go over myself too much, but a little bit about me. I am a father of 5. I'm normally based in Brisbane, Queensland. My wife is actually over there at the moment. I'm here with my 3 children here in little old Turangi, just like Douglas, a little place here in the North Island. But you know, I love being here. It's where my heart is. Back home, I'm born and bred in Turangi, but originally from up north. You know, Ngāpuhi from up north. My father was from up north, but like I said, my heart here is in Turangi. The reason why I came back to New Zealand was to obviously launch Elevate into the Pacific, which we've been able to do successfully, and a lot of people are having a lot of success in a very short time. So I'm absolutely passionate about what we have here. I love Elevate. I know it's a game changer. I was lucky enough to be involved with Elevate before the world saw it. I was part of the selection process with the educators and Elevate system. So, you know, I'm not someone that's sitting there in the US that's telling you guys about this. You know, I'm someone that's invested in the company that we have here. I believe it's going to change a lot of lives, and that's why I'm bringing it to you guys. That's why you've been invited onto the call. You know, firstly, you know, get back to the person that invited you onto the call and thank them. Thank them. Why? Because I know that this changes lives. I know that this is real, and I know what we're bringing here. Anybody can take a hold of and have success. And you know, I truly believe the only one that doesn't have success here in Elevate will be the person that gives up. And like Douglas, you know, he was lucky enough to leave school on his own accord. I was actually called into the principal's office at 15 and told basically to get out. So, you know, I don't come from a high education either. And I come from the bush. I went over to Brisbane. I worked in the mines. I worked in security. I've done all these types of things. But now, you know, I'm in a blessed space where I can, you know, I'm moving through my purpose and showing other people how to create wealth from home. So I'm just excited to have you guys on here. Like I said, I'm going to do a quick presentation for you guys. I'm not going to fluster you guys with too much information. I'm just going to show you why we are different and why I believe we're going to have a lot of success, especially in this day and age, when a lot of things can be taken away from us. But the one thing that can't be taken away is the education to create generational wealth from home. And that's what we have here. So super excited. I'm going to share my screen. And I always say this, I'm going to attempt to share my screen because I'm not a tech whiz. This could go anywhere. So please bear with me. Oh, I got hairs going somewhere. Oh, there we go. So Douglas, can you tell me if you can see that, brother?
Yep, I can see it. Yep.
All good, all good. So this is the company, Elevate to you guys tonight. You know, the company that we're excited about, the company that we helped launch around 30 weeks ago. This is a disclaimer, guys, you know, because we want to be transparent here. You know, this is going to come down to your time and effort. This is going to come down to how you apply the systems. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You know, if you thought it was, please leave the call because you can go somewhere else. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is something you're going to be able to apply over time and teach to your children, to your spouse, and to your whole family unit to create generational wealth. And you'll see there, iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. Like I said from the beginning, you know, the only person that I believe won't have success here is the person that gives up. But again, you know, it's going to come down to how you apply our systems and your time and effort. So just different. You're going to get why we're just different. And I'm going to explain to you why we're just different. We are most certainly different to any other company out there. I can tell you that now. We are most certainly different to anyone else that's bringing in the Forex trading game to anybody, and also institutional banking strategies, because we are just different. The way we bring it is just different. Who we are just different. Our team is just different. So you'll see here, it's very important that I have this slide in here because I want you to know, you know, who gave birth to this company, the reason why this company came about, and why it came about when it did, and who brought it to us. So this gentleman you'll see in the yellow there, he's our leader, our visionary, our CEO of our wider company, which is called iBoomerang, but his name is Mr. Halton Bugs. You know, I've been lucky enough to meet this man, you know, in different parts of the world, but, you know, this man, what took me about him is when I walked away from him, I only saw a little bit of time with him, but when I walked away a totally different man. And this guy here, I would go to war for. Everything he's ever done through this company has been transparent. Everything he's ever promised me has happened. And, you know, that doesn't happen in business, you know, and this guy is just one of those men. So you'll see there, he's regarded as the Michael Jordan of the industry, you know, over 30 years of experience and proven success, record-breaking earnings and sales in the last 10 years, coached over 50 people to earn over $1 million You know, and that's amazing in itself. These people had no experience. You know, they came in with a system that he applied, and he knew that online businesses were broken. He knew that they were only designed for the people up the top to walk away with the income. And what we've got here is changing the game. You'll see on the 23rd of February, officially, a day was named after him in Houston, Texas. I was lucky enough to be there with my friend and mentor, along with some other people on this call, but he is just different, guys. I'm telling you, he's changing the game forever. He saved me and my family. Where we are now, we would not be without this gentleman. That's why I would go to war for him, because I know he's genuine, and what he's creating is for someone like me and for someone like you to have success. You know, we launched our whole company in 2019. You know, we made $50 million of revenue, or $40 million of revenue in our first year. You know, over 25 millions were paid out into commissions for some of the team members on here and myself, and over 1 million customers in our first 18 months. You know, my team alone turned over between 6.5 and $7 million in the last 18 months, which is absolutely amazing. From a little Hori, you know, from Turangi and the rest of us here, none of us no experience, but what we have here is a game changer. And you guys are just seeing us right at the beginning. We have so much more that's coming in. So the world has changed. We all know the world has changed. It's changing overnight. You know, this thing called COVID or whatever it is changing the way that people are looking at their lives forever. You know, we've got people out there that are going to lose their jobs if they're not vaccinated. So you've got to realize the world has changed. You know, it's a scary place for our children. If you think it's scary now, can you imagine our children in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? They are not going to have the options that we had or have, you know, and people are going to be earning, you know, an income way differently 5 years from now than they are now. And it's time to wake up. You know, if you're sitting here and you're thinking your job is okay, you're earning good money, you need to wake up. Your job is not okay. Your income is not guaranteed, and anybody can be replaced. So a home-based lifestyle. Why a home-based lifestyle? You can earn more income streams. It can be built around your current lifestyle, whatever you do. There's simple systems to follow here. And that's why we're so good at what we're doing. And that's why we're creating a space for someone like myself, because it's simple to follow. And we're going to create perpetual residual income. And I'll explain that to you as we go further along. So what's your plan? You know, if you're sitting on this call, obviously you come here for a reason. You know, someone's invited you. Of course, they've invited you. And don't forget to thank them, because this call is very special. I'm telling you now, not everybody gets invited to these calls. But what is your plan? You know, do you have a plan? Have you thought about what you're going to do a year from now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now? Have you thought about if you're going to work tomorrow and they say, look, you're not vaccinated, or whatever happens, the business is closing down, can you pay your mortgage? Can you pay your rent? Can you keep up the current lifestyle that you have? These are all questions you need to ask yourself. You can say to yourself, oh, I'll think about that tomorrow. No, there's no tomorrow. You need to think about that right now. And again, if you think your income's promised to you, and you think your job is safe, and you think you're needed, you may think that now. But I'm telling you, everyone can be replaced. You know, I worked in security before I came into this wonderful company. You know, and I don't know how many times I went in, thought I was cool, thought our job was all good, and our contract had been closed down. I had to go back and I had to figure out how I was going to pay the mortgage, how I was going to put food on the table, and all these types of things. So what we have here, guys, is a plan. And you need to have an A, B, C, and a D plan. And that's what we have here. So have you thought about this? Do you know anything about the cash flow quadrant? If you haven't, it's time for you to take control. You know, if you're sitting on the left-hand side, you're an employee and you have a job, or you're self-employed and you own a job. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, 95% of us on this call sit there, and it's called active income. It's not where the wealth is, guys. It's not where the money is made. You need to be on the right-hand side of this cash flow quadrant. You need to be either a business owner that owns a system, or you need to be an investor where your money works for you. And that's called passive income. So really, really look at this, guys. Take a shot at this and figure out where you sit in this. Because if you're sitting on the left side, you need to be on the right side, guys. And that's what we're doing here. We're creating a team and a movement here in the Pacific. It's about getting families from the left-hand side to the right-hand side to create passive income. So here in Iboomerang and our wider company in Elevate, you know, we've created a travel and trade lifestyle. So if you've been invited onto this call and you can see there, you know, you're interested in the other wider part of the company, most certainly message the person that got you on here and they can tell you more about that. But we're not talking about that tonight. We're talking about Elevate, the game changer. It's time to take control of your financial future and build your legacy. So why the world of trading, guys? You might be saying, oh, look, I'm on this call. I don't even want to trade. Well, do you have a bank account? If you have a bank account, the banks are already trading your money on the Forex market. You're just not making money off it. So the banks are taking all your money, they're putting it on the Forex market, they're trading it, they're making an income, and guess what? They're putting it back in your bank account and they're charging you to withdraw it. So who's the clever one? It's time to get educated, guys. It's time to get educated on what the banks do with your money. And we want to empower you and your family to do exactly what they do. But we want that income to come into your pocket, and we want to keep it out of their pocket. So the exciting world of travel trading, guys. In 1990, online trading was introduced. Today, you can trade anywhere in the world from your mobile device. If you've got a mobile and you're using it for Facebook, stop it. That mobile device is a money maker. You know, if you're out there and you're on all these other apps and doing this stuff, guys, you're sitting in front of $1 million maker. And that's what we're going to create here. You can start trading with as little as $20 in an account. You don't need any qualifications at all. Elevate does not judge. It does not judge your education, your age, your demographic, you know, or whatever religion you are. It does not judge, guys. And it's one of the easiest ways to make money online today, believe it or not. And you've all heard of Bitcoin. Well, it's made trading publicly aware. So why do people fail in trading? You know, you see a lot of people out there, oh, I did this, I did that, and I lost all my money. Well, this is why they fail, guys. It's a lack of education. And that's called, that's called not having the right education to be able to come in and change it into institutional trading. So that's what we're doing here. We're creating a change of trading. We want to teach you how to do institutional trading. And predominantly why they fail is, again, lack of education or a get rich quick mentality. That's not what we have here, guys. We have a way that you can be taught here where you can grow your income and grow that, you know, over time to where you can become successful and confident in trading. You know, we're not a get rich quick scheme. Don't get me wrong. There are people that'll make a lot of money really, really fast because they'll take hold of the system and apply what we have a lot quicker than others. But this is not a race. This is not a race. We'll all get there at the same time, or we'll get there when our time is right. But we have the right educators to be able to take you there. Again, why do they fail? Because they quit. They quit. They quit in life. You know, a lot of people don't realize they're just about to get through breakthrough and they quit, and they blame a system or they blame a person for their failures. And I'm telling you now, the only person that won't have success here is the person that's going to quit. Again, they might be sold by the social media illusion. Put in $200, make $5,000 in 10 minutes. Come on, guys, it's time to wake up. I'm telling you now, what we have here is a real system that's going to be able to teach you and your children and your spouse to create generational wealth from home. You've heard me say that. What do I mean by generational wealth? I mean by teaching everybody in your family unit. If you teach your children like I am, they are going to teach their children. They are going to teach their children. This is true generational wealth, guys. And again, they fail because they give their monies to companies that trade for them. We're not going to do that. We want you to have the education. We want you to be able to teach everybody in your home how to trade successfully. Predominantly in the Forex market, people would pay up to $60,000 to get sent signals. They wouldn't even have the education. So they'd get sent a couple of signals, they'd make a few trades, the company would close down, take all their money and rip them off basically. We're not going to do that here at Elevate. We're going to change the game. We want to empower you and your family to have that education and to be able to change your lifestyle. How are we going to do that? Again, Elevate. Remember this, guys. Look at this, and I can tell you now, 2 years from now, every single mobile device will have one of these icons on their phone with our app operating it. Elevate, you're going to be able to build your legacy and design your financial future for generations to come. You know, Elevate is a legacy management platform. It's going to teach you financial literacy. It's going to educate you on Forex trading, but it's going to empower you to design your own life. And that's what we have here, guys. We have something that's going to empower you and your family. You see here on the website, this slide is in here because I want you to know I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm not preaching this as someone that's part of a company, you know, that's out somewhere else. I am all in, guys. I'm part of the selection process. I was part of the people that got in here and got hold of the program before anybody in the world. The other 3 people that are on there are millionaires. I'm not. I don't even know why I'm on there. Maybe because I was a hori from Turangi. Who knows? But I'm on there and I'm all in. Not a millionaire yet, but I'll tell you what, guys, it's a work in process. We're going to get there. So Elevate, what is Elevate? What does Elevate have? Well, with Elevate, you're going to get 11 highly successful trading educators. These guys are the best in the game. They do not play Forex marketing or trading. They do not play it. They are full-time successful traders. You know, some of our traders are actually in control of accounts of over $100 million. So they don't play to lose. These guys are the best in the game. That's why they've been sourced by the best in the game to be able to come in and teach anybody how to go from knowing nothing to being a successful trader. They're going to have live and recorded daily trainings. You know, we deal with the Forex and cryptocurrencies. So what you learn here can be crossed over to Bitcoin and crypto and gold and oil and all these types of things. We use all the modern types of trading and strategies. So we've got the Japanese cloud banking system strategies, and that's what makes us different, is we're teaching you what the banks do. We are teaching you what the banks do. That's called institutional trading. We also have full risk management, which means, we're going to be able to teach you how to manage your losses and your wins, so you always come away in profit. This is another reason why people fail in trading, because they're not taught full risk management. We are very, very high on risk management here. We want you to win. We don't want you to lose. We want you to win. We want you to be successful, and we always want you to come away in profit. We also have a private community to learn and earn together. This means we have a system there of encouragement. Everybody's in there helping each other. When they're having trades, they're letting you know. When they're being successful, they're letting you know. Along with our educators, they also trade in there, and you'll be able to be trading with them and following them and contacting them. That's why we're different, guys. You will actually be able to contact our educators through our system, and they can help you personally. Again, a game changer. Never ever been done. So this is what the front door looks like with Elevate. It's changed a little bit now. This is my website. This slide was actually taken a little while ago, but it's updated a little bit, but hey, it's still the same. So this is what you'll get, guys, is, this is the front door. I don't want to go too much into this. The person that invited you can actually show you a bit more, but I'll tell you what, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited because we're only at the beginning. We're around 30 weeks old and we're evolving. What we bring in is going to completely change the game, and you're sitting here right at the right time. So Elevate app. Yes, of course, we're going to have an app. We are bringing in the app. The app is not here yet. We're still using the website, but we're going to transition this in very soon. It's going to be, it's going to be sort of, it's going to have all your own information on there. It's going to be, personalized to yourself when you do have the app. And this, again, is a game changer, guys, because of what we're bringing in. We are going to change the game of, like I said, trading forever. So trading assistants, we're going to have trading assistants. So we know people out there don't necessarily have the time to learn all of this straight away. So we've got you covered. We've got you covered. We're going to bring in a lazy trader. So a lazy trader is basically our educators are going to input their trades. You're going to be able to push a button and accept the trade, and it's going to do everything for you. Absolutely everything for you. I've got a question to ask you on here. If you were sitting there and there was a person that was worth $100 million that's trading live on the market, and you had access to every single trade that he had when he was trading, and all you had to do was push a button, what would you do? How much would that be worth to you? I'm telling you, it's a game changer, guys. Never, ever been done in the educational platform, ever. And we've got more than him that are just worth more than that. We've got educators that are changing the game, that are the best in the game. But you're going to have access to them live trading, when this trading assistance comes in. So you'll see here, this is a little bit more about the app. You're also going to have the education in there, also a trading assistant with signals. So we are going to give you signals, which is what I was just talking about, but we're going to have semi-auto rated trading where you can accept the trades from our educators. So we got you covered. We know that people learn differently. We know they learn at different speeds. So we want to make sure that everybody's comfortable in our system and everybody is covered. Again, guys, this is not here yet, but it is coming. It's just around the door. And I'll tell you what, it's coming super, super soon. We have actually an event that's happening in December. I don't want to say it's going to be launched then, but who knows? So you guys are sitting here right at the right time to be able to capitalize on what we have here. So the Forex market, if you don't know much about it, the Forex market is the biggest money market in the world. $6.6 trillion is traded in this market every single day. You could put Bitcoin, gold, and crypto all in the one basket. Doesn't even come to half of what's being traded in the Forex market. This is why we're in there, guys. This is why the big ballers are in there. This is why the banks trade your money in there. They take it out of your bank account, put it on the Forex market, and contribute to their $6.6 trillion a day. We're going to stop that. We don't want that to happen. We want you to get in there. I'm telling you, these guys don't even know we're in there. I actually had access to one of the bank's trading accounts where I was showing what they're trading. And I'll tell you what, it was absolutely crazy. They had an account worth $48 billion. They had 3 trades on that account. One, they won I think it was $46 million. This was one trade, guys. The second trade, I think it was around $33 million. And then they lost the trade of around $15 million. But guess what? Banks don't even have any money. It's all your money. All your money, guys. It's time to get educated in this. I knew nothing about this before I entered Elevate, but I tell you what, I'm educated now, I'm empowered, and I'm bringing that money back to my family. So why now? You might be asking, okay, why now? I know you're looking at COVID and you're thinking, is the market stable? Well, I'm telling you what, There's more money to be made right now than there ever has in the history of the market. Why? Because of accessibility, volatility, and technology. Accessibility, it can be done anywhere. It can be done anywhere. Volatility, COVID is moving the market like never ever before. What does it mean for you guys on the call? It means there's more money to be made in the market than ever before. And technology, we can access it anywhere with our technology, our phone, our tablets, our computers. This can be done anywhere, guys. I've literally traded while waiting in line at New World when they're waiting for you to tick you through. I've traded in the car park. I've been out on the farm and I've traded. This can be done anywhere, guys. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. These are the traders that are trading currently all over the world. We're going to change them. You see 200K down in our area. We want to double and triple those numbers with our people in the Pacific being successful, being to have choices to stay home or be with their families and be able to educate their families to do exactly the same. So another disclaimer, guys, I just want to go through this again, just to make sure that we're transparent. Again, iBoomerang cannot and won't make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. Really important that I throw this in here, guys. I'm going to show you a couple of slides. This is me and my family doing what we were doing, but I want you to know that this is going to come down to how you apply the system. No income is guaranteed here, guys, but I'm just going to throw in a couple of quick slides for you. So these are my daughters. You'll see Dakota and Phoenix there. I know Dakota should have done it here, but hey, it was really early in the morning. But these are my children learning Forex trading through Elevate. You may be asking, why am I teaching them? Because this is generational wealth, guys. I'm teaching my children what I would have loved to have learned. When I did this program, all I could think of was, why aren't they teaching us this at school? Why aren't they showing this us at school? And I can tell you why they aren't. Because the economy would shut down. It would totally shut down. They need us to go out there and build other people's dreams. Not here at Elevate. We're going to change that. My children will never have to work for anybody ever again unless they choose to. They are going to choose or do what they're passionate about versus doing what I had to do and go and work for the income to pay bills. I'm changing their lives, guys. I'm teaching them generational wealth. They absolutely love it. They're smashing it. And I'm excited for them. They're only 12 and 14. You cannot trade, guys, until you're over 18. But I'll tell you what, as soon as my kids hit that market, they're going to be beasts. They're going to be beasts and they're going to be smashing that market. Again, you'll see my daughter, Dakota, here. Love this little girl. Like, she's got a heart of gold, and watching her do this is enlightening to me, because it's freedom. This is what you call freedom, guys. Education that no one can ever take away from you and your family. So important, guys, I'll tell you now. And this is going to change their lives. This can change your life. It can change your family's life. All you have to do is get off that fence and become a part of Elevate. So these are trades that we actually traded that day. My daughter Dakota actually did 2 trades. Dakota and Phoenix. Phoenix made around 2,500 USD. Dakota made around 350 USD. These are trades that we actually laid later on in that afternoon. And we walked away with around 43,000 US dollars in around 7 hours, which is around 60,000 New Zealand dollars. And these are the trades we laid, guys. So it's important that you realize that this is not normal. This is not going to happen to everyone overnight. I've been in this program for over 7 months. So guys, this can happen to anyone if you apply the system, if you get in there and really take hold of what we have here, but it's going to come down to you. It's going to come down to your time and effort. How do you get involved? Well, this is how you get involved with Elevate. You can become a student of Elevate tonight for $129.99 US dollars. Guys, I cannot promise you that this is going to be there tomorrow. I cannot. This price can change at any time. We are on our founder packages. They have been out for a long time now, and literally this can change overnight. I can't promise this to you tomorrow. So if you're on this call and you want to get in, I would reach out to the person and tell them I want to become a founder. I don't want to miss out. We don't want anyone paying any more than they have to. And I'm telling you guys, this could double literally overnight. So we don't want that to happen. If you're on this call, we want you to get in as a founder, and we want you to get in as cheap as possible. Well, not only that, guys, you actually become a free customer of our wider company. And this is totally free as part of you getting into Elevate. Through that, you're going to get access to our iGo site. And this is a game changer, guys. You actually get up to 35% off our discounts, which include hotels, rental cars, cruises, week stays all over the world, including restaurants and activities. And you may be thinking, oh, no one's traveling. I tell you what, guys, traveling is about to become one of the biggest money markets in the world. And all people are going to want is a discount. So you also have access to our wonderful product, Zenth, our no-touch technology, and our skin tech, Again, game changers, guys. No one owns them. We've patented them. We own them. We're launching them to the Pacific, and they are going to change lives also. Get back to the person that invited you so they can tell you more about that. Also, our wonderful Bill Genius, not least, are released here in the Pacific, but it's coming, guys. It's coming, and we can't wait to bring this to our families. Why? Because we're all about changing lives. That's what we do here. We change lives by giving out goodwill. And how do we give out goodwill? You become a free customer. You're going to be able to access Bill Genius. You know, if you are in the US or you know friends that are in the US, whoever invited you onto this call can give them access also. You're going to be able to save money on your utility bills. You don't have to do anything. All you enter is your bills. They go and negotiate on your behalf. You don't have to change who you're with, and you get a discount, and then you have to pay something. So you don't pay anything unless you get a discount. And I think we've saved, I don't know, around $6 million worldwide on people's bills. So guys, we are a game changer. We are changing the game forever here in the Pacific. We are going to empower you and your family. So again, another disclaimer, guys, you may think that's the third one. I want to make sure that we're transparent. I want to make sure that we're honest with you, and you will have success here. You will be able to create whatever income you want if you apply our system and you don't quit. So thank you for jumping on the call tonight, guys. I don't want to take up too much time. Elevator's blowing up. We are going to change lives in the Pacific. We'd love for you to become a member of our team. I would love to be able to help you and work with you and personally help you and your family, you know, create something for you guys, because I know what we have here is a game changer. It is a game changer, guys. How do I know that? I have so many success stories that have come in a short time where it's completely changed people's lives. So I'm super excited for anyone that's on this call. You know, hey, if you don't want to join Elevate, you know, we also love you for being on here and sharing your time with us. We know it's precious. You could be doing anything else, but I really, really look forward to working with you. Hopefully you enjoyed the presentation. God bless. Keep safe. Love to everyone, and we'll see you all again soon. Thank you.